All right, we are going to take a look at Dogecoin. So, Dogecoin overall, if we simply zoom out to the weekly chart and draw this uptrend line here, you can see overall it's holding this support area that we're at right now. Um, and it looks good in my opinion. So, Dogecoin to $1 next bull run, potentially, probably, a little higher than that, $1.10, $1.20 maybe. But definitely $1. Will I hold to $1? I do not know. I may get out before $1. I do not know. So, with that said, you can see that we do have a slight uptrend holding here off of this support level. You can see resistance back here. Now it has been support since June of 2022, where we are right now. So I just wanted to point that out. That overall we are holding support that is very bullish in my opinion, and slightly going up with the price here. So we are going to go back down to the daily chart here on Dogecoin and see if we can potentially, see if there's a bottom being put in. We are off of this strong move down on Doge in this falling wedge pattern, as you can see here, that we drew last time. So let's go ahead and get this off of the chart and just kind of see simply what is going on here. Measure this thing. We're right below from the high to the low. You can see that 618 held as support. We broke below it. We tested it as resistance now twice. So a break over 6.0 on Dogecoin potentially is going to get you out of the top of this wedge pattern up to 6.162 for a 3% move or so. And then we would potentially get some bullish momentum going up. And then we can see we have 6.3, then 6.5, and then of course the top here at 6.8. So I would say that until Doge breaks over the high 6 slash 7 penny area, at least here in the short term, there is no bullish momentum up. Let's go ahead and draw a fib from this high to the low to see where we need to find that momentum price at, which you can see this area here lines up with our 618. So from the high to the low, the 618 price here at 6.3. So until we get over that, and then there's that 6.5 here, and then that 7 area. So if Dogecoin can manage to break out of this pattern to the upside over the 6 penny mark, then we will get some momentum going, in my opinion. And then once we break over the 6 and then 6.5, you'll know you're bullish at that point. And then, of course, 7 would get you over the 200-day EMA here. And then we could finally be officially in an uptrend on Dogecoin and start finally looking at higher price targets here. So I know that's a lot to take in. We are on that falling wedge pattern. We are at that potential macro area of support, and it looks good. I mean, at some point, all of these coins and tokens have to put a bottom in. Could we potentially have everything drop another 50 to 60 to 70% before we end up going up in the next bull run? That is possible, I guess, but a lot of things I've noticed, a lot of things I've covered on the day, you can clearly see that some sort of a bottom should be getting put in here. We have a lot of these bullish patterns. We have a lot of things down on lows they have not seen since almost 2022, sometimes 2021. So I would say something's brewing here. We're either bottoming out or things are about to get really ugly, and we're going to completely have to all scream look out below, because we're going to go down. So we'll see. Just kind of keep an eye on those prices for Dogecoin. If we're going to hold support here, making this higher low in this pattern, we need to stay over 5.8. I would say if Dogecoin falls below 5.8, you're probably going to end up breaking this pattern. Of course, you could get a wick down to that pattern, to the bottom here, depending on where it is. But just keep an eye on 5.8 to 5.6. If we fall any lower than that, if Dogecoin comes down to this 5.5 area, then this pattern has broken to the downside, and then we'll look at lower prices, because we could potentially move this up a little bit here and just pretty much say we need to stay above this support at 5.8. I will just go ahead and draw a box here just to make it a little bit easier for us. So we'll draw a box from that 5.8, potentially down to about 5.6, which we already said a while ago. As long as we hold this box here for support, there's a potential for the bottom to be put in. We're even going to go above that wick there. We're going to even say 5.7, so above this wick here to continue our higher low scenario in the short time frame here to keep this bullish market structure intact. So as long as Dogecoin stays over 5.7, potential bottom being put in here, and we're going to start going up at some point over the next coming weeks. Any lower than 5.7, then Dogecoin and probably the rest of the market's going way down. So we will leave it at that. These videos are getting a little bit long on the day, I know, but just wanted to point out that, yeah, you know, we're still holding on to this support level here. Log, non-log, it really doesn't matter. It paints the same picture. So we'll see how it plays out. So with that said, not financial advice. Good luck, everyone, and we will see you in the next one. Peace out.